This is your daily reminder to jump in and get started on your goals. Not anyone else's goals for you, not what people think you should be doing, but what you actually want to do. The reason I share about this so much is because I've spent a lot of time allowing other people to compare me to their lives or to what they thought I should be doing. Whole time, I was doing what I was supposed to do anyway, right? It doesn't matter how small or insignificant other people think you are. Don't allow that to make you think you're small and insignificant, right? I always talk about small steps because often I found for myself, and that's why I share this, when you start small, it sticks. When you start small, you can build. But if I'm looking over at the next person and allowing that to dictate what I think I should be doing, then I start doubting myself, which leads to hesitation. And now I'm not completing any goals, right? And a lot of times I found that this would happen with people just because maybe they didn't know where to place me. Maybe your path is similar to mine and you're blazing your own trail. Just blaze your trail then. When you blaze a trail, you don't have time to wait for approval. You don't always have time to, overly ingest other people's opinions about the trail that you should be blazing. And that is why I am so adamant about sharing that you need to get started and take small steps. I'm not saying you don't need any feedback or guidance. I'm not saying everyone will treat you like that, but often we can be a prisoner to other people's opinions, right? And then we start to, take on those opinions, allow those opinions to slow us up. And we allow those opinions sometimes to stop what we wanted to do because maybe you shared it with someone before you should have and they didn't think, it was a good thing. For me, I experienced a lot of silent judgments, a lot of people who looked down on me. No, they didn't say it out of their mouths, right? But you can feel and detect for some of us who is looking down on you, who is thinking thoughts of you are not to be doing that or shrink your light. I'm here to tell you right now, don't shrink your light. Don't change your course. Just start small and just do what's best for you. I share about this exercise journey because I remember thinking in the past, well, I don't have 45 minutes or an hour all the time, to go hard or go home. That's okay. If you have 10 or 15 minutes, could you walk? Could you then walk 10 or 15 minutes later? Some days, if you only walk 15 minutes, you still moved your body, right? And you can build on that. But don't let anyone keep making you think that what you're doing doesn't count. It counts and you can continue building. And so I just want you all to stop waiting on other people's permission on Monday, on a new year, on a new quarter, on a new month, on a fresh whatever. And it's Friday if you want to jump in, jump in. It's Sunday if you want to jump in, jump in. And that is okay, right? And so I just want to encourage you to keep going no matter how small you think what you're doing is, it's not. And guaranteed, you are inspiring someone else. I can't tell you how many people I silently watched that were just inspirational to me just because they chose to keep going and to do whatever it was that was assigned to them in their lane. So have a good day.